Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello. Everybody say hi to YouTube. We're just starting the stream up, and I wanted to talk about why I didn't stream last night. Because I was planning on doing another stream last night. So we did this thing for Smashley's birthday. If you're watching this on YouTube, you saw that we did Crab Game, and the video came out a couple days ago. Or a day ago, rather, now, because it just happened yesterday. But we did this early afternoon stream, and I was like, hey, well, we didn't get our normal evening stream in, so I'm gonna go take a break, go get the house ready for some stuff, because they had to come in and do God, I don't even understand what they did today. They came and they changed some valves and gauges in our plumbing, because they were doing it to all the buildings here. Anyway. So they were doing that. That was happening. So I had to get prepared for that. So I had to get offline. I couldn't just stream all the way through it. Plus, that wouldn't have been fun anyway. But essentially, we did our stream, and then I was like, hey, I'm gonna get off, and then I'm come back, and we'll play some, I don't know, Monster Sanctuary or something like that. Anyway, that didn't happen because I had learned that I had a friend who was doing, you guys know him, the OnePeg. He's doing his GCX charity marathon segment at 4 a.m. Eastern, which is by far, for those that have never done marathon stuff, whether it's for charity, speed running, all the marathon stuff where things happen like that, the 4 a.m. slot is by far the most difficult, because that tends to be when the majority of people who would be watching the stream would be sleeping. So if you're doing something where you gotta raise money, having active people there is very difficult. So, I saw that he was doing it because he volunteered, and he was like, hey, yeah, I'm in, because OnePeg's great, and that's just what he does. And then, so I figured, I was like, hey, he probably doesn't have too many people awake to help him out and stream like that. And found out that, yeah, he was going to be doing some stuff alone for a while. I was like, hey, all right, cool. Hey, do you want, I asked him, do you want some company and have somebody help you read donations? He's like, yeah, heck yeah, that'd be great. So I took like a couple hour nap after I did all the cleaning and stuff like that. Then I woke up, and I got on a call with OnePeg, and we did this charity block. For those that don't know what the charity block is for, what GCX even is, stands for Gaming Community Expo. It's a convention that happens every year in Orlando, Florida. Pretty close to like Disney World and stuff like that. But it is an expo that supports a charity that is extremely close to my heart. It's a very popular charity, so it's nothing brave to say, oh, we help this charity, because, well, a lot of people help this charity. But the thing is, there's a reason that it's required to have that much support, and that's because it's St. Jude. So St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is a lovely hospital full of just, I mean, I've been there, and the kids there are freaking awesome. They're absolutely amazing. It probably helps that they have probably the best look on what it means to be mortal, and have all this stuff being told to them that, you've got stuff going on in your body that you're not supposed to have, and and they have to deal with some pretty morbid stuff as young children. And so it hits very close to home when you're like, oh, that's real. And after having, the year that we've had, especially in our family and stuff like that, I was like, hey, this year's gonna be even more special, I think, than any other year. Even though I've been supporting St. Jude myself since 2017, I think. Probably, yeah, I think 2017. Maybe 16 was the first time I did a St. Jude fundraising charity stream. When I started streaming in 2014, I started doing working with people from an organization called Extra Life, which is also another children's hospital organization, but they do hospitals all around the country and in territories of the U.S. and stuff like that, and sometimes in Canada as well. So we still support them, but those guys are great. And then I found St Jude, and I was like, hey, this is something that like is crazy important to look into and to learn about and all this stuff. So essentially, I started working with them, and then started getting to know some other people in the charity support world and stuff like that. And then we came across this community of Destiny streamers. You may know them. The people that started it was King Gathalion and Professor Broman and Kevin. Wow, what is his K Magic 101? And then those guys started this convention called the Destiny Community Meetup, I believe it was called. I wasn't involved at this point. And then that's also where I met one of my very close friends, T-Rex, who still to this day I still call a very, very close friend. And that's freaking awesome. And we've been able to see some really cool stuff come from it. Anyway, they very quickly changed it to Guardian Con to get rid of the word Destiny in the name, because they were starting to grow and get a lot of things, and just became, they wanted to be legally distinct and whatnot. And that became something that got me involved on a professional level, where I got to help them and work with their front-facing stuff towards the gaming industry, and working with getting opportunities to work with media and get them their word out and stuff like that and whatnot. So I was able to volunteer and help them out there for a couple of years, until things just got crazy and they had to go with doing other stuff and whatnot. And then the last year I worked with them is the year they changed their name from Guardian Con over to GCX, Gaming Community Expo. And then that's the year right before all the crazy stuff with COVID happened. And then they did a marathon, they did a digital convention as well, that year, where I got to run my own panel with a bunch of professionals in the industry, and that was really cool, and do some educational stuff, and the Streamer Square corner and stuff like that, which is also called something different now. But essentially, I've been working with these guys for a very long time, and this is the first year where I wasn't doing a whole lot with hands-on. And so while I didn't really think about, I was like, oh, how can I help and support in some way? Because I was watching the stream and doing my best to push a lot of attention there. In fact, it's still going on right now. If you're watching this as this video drops or live right now, it's still going on, and I believe they're doing some Destiny stuff at the moment, but they'll be doing stuff for another few days. So go check that out and go donate. I think it's GCX event. Yeah, gcxevent.com/donate. Go donate if you got a few bucks. So I saw my homie OnePeg, who's been very awesome, and we've been getting to know each other very well. And I was like, hey, this is where I can get involved, not only in the convention or in the marathon, but I'm like, hey, this is my community now. Like, I've been getting very heavily involved in the Tarkov community, and I get to support a homie of mine that's been a real homie for a good amount of time now. And I was like, hey, let's do this. This is awesome. So I got to jump on and read donations for the lovely OnePeg. And like I said, I don't know if I said this already, but we're in the 4 a.m. slot, which is very well known to be one of the hardest slots every night to do any type of fundraising for, because pretty much everybody's asleep and it's really tough. So if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be OnePeg. And so he jumped on, I jumped on with him, and he was doing some raids, and he ran some interesting things into the BitBot. Let's see if we can find some of it. So, okay, all right. So I will say, this whole thing is not a Tarkov event, right? So this event being known within the Tarkov universe, or the Tarkov community, it's not low necessarily, because there's a lot of streamers involved in this marathon that are Tarkov streamers. In fact, some of the big ones, actually the biggest ones are part of this. Dr. Lupo is one of the people on the board for this marathon. So, but for a situation of which you're about to see, what just happened is very, very, very unlikely, and it is what we'll call wholesome Tarkov.
Listen. I'm trying to raise money for charity. I'm doing a charity stream right now. Yeah, man. For GCX, we're raising money for kids' cancer.
Oh, okay.
What's up, boys? How's it going?
You mother, just try it.
Come on now.
Okay, that was uncalled for.
How's it going, man? Yeah, we're raising money for St Jude.
I should say you haven't heard me yet, but I'm in the call listening to all this go down. I'm like, and I'm watching on a slight delay on what's happening, so I'm very confused. But listening to all this happen live in my ears is interesting.
Holy crap! Yo, there's a lot of you guys.
Nah, there's only 3 of us.
Wow.
Yeah, just 3.
Good morning, gentlemen. It's 4 a.m. How are we?
4 a.m. Oh,
Yeah, it's 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're raising some cash, dude. How's the raids going? You guys having fun?
so far so good.
Yeah, it's kind of good that I a little bit whiffed it on you.
Yeah. It's all good, man. Well, you guys are having a great raid. I can tell already. I hope you guys have a fantastic day.
You too, man.
Thanks, boys.
See you.
Have a good one.
Okay, so a little bit of wholesome Tarkov happens there. And he's, like I said, he's got bitbot stuff going on and whatnot. That doesn't really get going until later. But essentially he runs into he's trying to just run around and have stuff happen. And then he runs into this little area where he gets a little bit of support from his homies.
You say you're here to help?
We're here to help.
What's up, guys?
Get scavs.
Heck yeah. Nothing like making friends early in the morning, gentlemen.
Anyway, that's just the beginning of what was going on. So, if I can see if I can find something. Oh, yeah, this happened
Against the right
pretty early.
job on them. 50 of them were headshots. Making OnePeg miserable from Bitbot is for the kids, absolutely.
I imagine that's what Knight looks like under his mask.
Speaking of which, one of the milestones at 5,000 is a Knight cosplay. I had planned on doing that during the stream, but the cosplay items that I have, like the main stuff, isn't gonna be here. It's not guaranteed until 10 p.m. tonight. So I'll do a Knight cosplay for an entire stream, you know, whenever the stuff is here.
Heck yeah.
Oh, there's the Bitbot proving it works.
So that right there, where he just pulled out a grenade and chucked it, he didn't do that. That was very much something that was triggered by a $10 donation that you saw pop up here. It's just an easy, quick grenade toss.
Works.
That's cute. There it is. Yeah, exactly. CC rifles $10. Great cause, brother. Sorry, I can't give more. Stay safe. $10 is a lot. That's perfect.
$10 is a lot. Thank you so much. $1 is a lot, even if it's $1.
Absolutely. I always sound like I got something like a bubble in my throat. I don't. I didn't. I just don't think. I don't think.
Bitbot for the win.
I think Discord does a disservice to a lot of
Absolutely.
people's voices.
Like police force or
Oh, Dremline with the $1. It's great.
that's insane.
So that 22 from Ferris. Hope you reach your goal. I've lost my family to cancer. Let's hope this helps. Sorry for your loss. It's cancer sucks, and we're trying to beat it here. Did we miss something? Heck yeah.
Oh, there's the Bitbot proving it works.
That's cute. There it is. Yeah, exactly. CC rifles $10. Great cause, brother. Sorry, I can't give more. Stay safe. $10 is a lot. That's perfect.
$10 is a lot. Thank you so much. $1 is a lot, even if it's $1.
Absolutely.
hadn't seen, they have GCX themed t-shirts. Well, there's another $20 dono. Yoit!
Yeah, 22 from Ferris. Heck yeah.
So they have these GCX themed shirts. These ones right here. They're for sale. You guys can click the link. It's right there in the chat. It
On
just
stream
showed
and
up.
in videos?
$14 of every t-shirt that gets sold goes to
I
St.
think it's
Jude.
Discord. I blame Discord big time. Here we go.
Oh my. Oh my. This is the first time I've seen this happen live. This is amazing.
So that was triggered by, I think, a $50 donation. So, let me see. It's actually right here. This was the helicopter. Oh, the spin nade toss was actually $100. And outside, as we see here, outside actually wasn't too insane. But he throws, he spins around, throws a grenade, it spins around again, so he doesn't really know where the grenade is necessarily going. And yeah, shenanigans happen. Let's see if we can find something else that kind of goes crazy. Later, we were joined by Bearki, who unfortunately I think took a couple bullets off of one of them. I won't be able to find them. I don't have them timestamped.
You're
but there's some
amazing,
good
man.
stuff
Thank you
here.
so much.
Let me see. There's gotta. I wish Twitch had a preview.
Scav.
Just say there's not many days in Tarkov where I spend as much ammo as OnePeg has spent today.
Yeah.
So that's, I would count that as a success.
Dude, it just keeps spinning. It just keeps spinning. Somebody tipped 60, somebody tipped 60, and then another 50.
Yep, Clutch Radio with the $50, no message. Pillsbury E-Boy with the $60. You're an inspiration. Here's another for the kids. Good luck on this raid. That was beautiful.
Are you?
Please, somebody
Wait, Bearki, are you alive?
Yeah, I'm putting myself together.
Wait, did I hit you?
Yes, a lot.
I hit you a lot.
I almost took my thorax too.
So I want you to know that you survived 993 round to the chest then. Because those
With my
mags are packed with
TV
993. Your TV 110 tanked a 993 round.
So that came from a $60 donation or a $50 donation. That was the spinning helicopter mag dump, which again, OnePeg has no control over. It's this bot. I actually have it here on my machine as well. It's a bot which now has integration into Tiltify. So when you donate through Tiltify or through the charity stuff that we're doing, it automatically triggers these things. So it holds it makes the mouse do the full circle and holds the trigger down so that he's mag dumping. It's an M1A, so it's tapping, but it holds the trigger down and just shoots in a full 360 for a couple seconds. And yeah, it was unfortunate that Bearki was in the way. However, she did not die, so she's good. Later on, you know, it gets crazy. I think you should definitely go watch the VOD, and there's a good chance that that OnePeg will also upload his own version of all this. But essentially, we got to a point with all these shenanigans and having to basically have the entire stream be chat versus the streamers. Essentially getting chat to continuously donate and donate and donate to then make the pain that is them controlling your game and them having basically no consequences to their own account happen to the game that happened here. With this being said, we actually got to a point. Let me see what the actual total was. Let's see. Should be. Yeah, here we go. So I don't know if this is the exact total because there were some donations that came up right at the last second, but we're at 0-0, 4 hours in. OnePeg and his community and the GCX community, and I believe a few of you came through as well. Some people from Bearki's community as well came through, and together we almost raised $10,000 in the most difficult block of a 24-hour continuous cycle of charity marathon that you can possibly have. And so almost $10,000, which is a ton of they do final treatment parties for, or not final treatment, but final no more chemotherapy parties for when kids are doing their last round of chemotherapy. They do a bunch, it buys masks for all these kids. So for those that don't know what St. Jude does, and I've said this a million times on my channel, but if you're watching this for the first time, it's important to note that what St. Jude does is they admit kids to their hospital to fully treat them and cure their cancer. And that doesn't mean that they are just super special and you get on this list to where you then get that treatment but you still have to pay for it. No, what actually all these dollars go to are for getting all of that treatment done without having any of the cost, not one single penny of the cost of healthcare treatment, of sitting in a hotel or an apartment for the kid or their family, for paying for food, for anything. No expenses at all go towards the children or their families while they are being treated at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So raising almost $10,000 during this event did a bunch for an entire family. Or you want to spread it off, it did a bunch of little things for a bunch of different families. And you know, it costs like several $1 million a day to run the hospital, so every single dollar counts, and it goes so far. So that was huge, and I was very proud to you know, I wasn't my stream, but it was very proud to be part of it and do whatever we can. So throughout all those events, I urge you to go subscribe to OnePeg and check out any videos he puts out on this. I don't know if he's gonna put out a video, but I wanted to talk about it because it wasn't, you know, we weren't promoting it because we didn't have it coming until the moment it happened, because it was kind of a last minute event. But I think we did a fantastic job, and I was very happy to be part of that. So I wanted to come and talk about that and say thank you to everybody who came through and donated or just watched, and I saw a bunch of retweets on my tweet about it, and you know, it's something that I think it's very close to my heart, and I'm very happy that we're able to do stuff like this. This is OnePeg's biggest charity stream ever. I think he talked about that a little bit on the stream. It's his biggest charity stream ever, which was huge, and I was very happy for him. I still am very happy for him. And now I think, let me go live to where we're at now as I'm recording this video.
Thank you so much for...
So we are...
Woo! All right, well, I guess we're...
Yeah, that's live right now. So this is Tej. I don't know too much about the Destiny community, but I know he's very important in the Destiny community. We are currently at almost $900,000 raised. Oh no, it went away. Let me see. Can I bring up the donation page? Yes. Oh, we're at almost $1 million. So we're at $983,152.89. So we still have, if I can see this properly, so it's gcxevent.com/marathon. Yeah. We are June 8th. Okay, so we got 2.5 more days basically. About just over 2 days left in the marathon, and we're about to hit $1 million. Left still to come. So another Tarkov streamer's at 4 a.m. That's Batty. He's fantastic. We're gonna see a bunch of cool stuff come from there. We got some music streams coming up. We got some more video games. But to round it off, as he does every year, Dr. Lupo goes from 8 a.m. on the 10th, 8 a.m. Eastern on the 10th, And he goes basically until he feels like it's time to call it. And he pretty much raises about $1 million on his own right then and there during that block and that event. So yeah, that's gonna be a sight to watch. Definitely watch all the way up until then, but if you're gonna catch something special, it happens every year. It happened, so the first year, one of the first years that Lupo did it, which was the second year I think that we did the marathon, was when Ninja was getting he was going viral, like all over the place. It was when he was having his big boom. So they had him anchor off the marathon, or at least had near the end one of the bigger sections, and he raised a ton of money. But I think Lupo like doubled it, so he's been blown up in that world far more than ever, and that's a reason that Lupo is one of the biggest inspirations to myself because of what he does for charity and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely catch that 8 a.m. Eastern on June 10th. And you know, if you can't donate, or if you got a few bucks, let me see, what is this t-shirt? The t-shirt is extremely high quality, but the t-shirt, if you want to just get something for yourself and maybe just get a new t-shirt, it's 25 bucks, and $14 of that, so minus the handling and the processing and actually making the shirt, $14 of that goes straight to St Jude as well. So if you want to go pick up a t-shirt there, or just go donate, go do it. So yeah, I'm always in support of St Jude and GCX. So yeah, that's my little story about why I didn't stream last night, and why we had a pretty awesome time. So with that, I thank you for, if you're tuning in on YouTube, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you catch the end of this. I will upload it before the end of the marathon. I hope you catch the end of this, and I hope that you check out some stuff. So, thank you all so much for watching this, and with that being said, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.